All right, 10 minutes. I don't think I need 10 minutes,
Yeah,
but we
good.
met at WKU. I was a sophomore. She was a freshman. It was the last day before winter break. We were at a party of a mutual friend, and we met, hit it off, hung out. Ended up me being a little bit on the tipsy side, got into a argument slash fight. She took me out of the environment, took me to Steak and Shake, paid for my meal, and I was in love. We came back. She gave me her phone number, and then she took off the whole semester for Christmas. And I didn't. She gave me her dorm room phone number.
Ghosted you.
Ghosted me. Called it, and that was back phones, but I called it every day, not knowing it was a dorm room phone number. Stalker. But on November 4th, I'm sorry, not November 4th, January 4th, she came back to school. I called her. She picked up. She came to a party I was having, and we've been together ever since. I took her to Fazoli's that night, treated her well.
Fine dining.
Fine dining, breadsticks unlimited. So, yeah, so that's how we met.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Man, I love hearing the stories of how people meet,
yeah.
but I'm really curious about what men think before they get married. Have you always been the type that is just known you're going to get married one day, or was it just when you saw Karen, you're like, okay, now I'm going to, or before, was it questionable, or how'd you go about that?
Well, we've been married for 21 years, going on 22 years now. So to think back, I remember that story, but do I remember what, I mean, as this guy, you're like, yeah, of course. I want a companion. I want a partner. I want somebody to spend time with. And I think I was looking, because I know Karen and I knew pretty quick, within a matter of, say, a month, maybe 2 months, that we were going to get married. We knew we were right for each other. And so in my heart, I was like, she's the one. And I would say yes to that answer then. I was definitely ready and knew.
That was going to be my next question, is like
Yeah.
the question of the one. You know,
Yeah.
some people think, oh, I've met the one.
Yeah.
Some people think there's multiple the ones. And so
Yeah.
you've already
And I can agree with that. There probably is multiple ones. It's just how you create it. But me and Karen knew. It was just in that moment. It was like we started making changes for the better quickly together. Wanted to make life improvements. Wanted to be on the same page. Wanted a good life, and we're striving to it out the gate for the most part.
So 22 years.
22 years coming up.
Does it take skill to be married?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's something you think that you learned being married that you never would have guessed you'd have learned?
It's a constant dating process. It's not just you get married and then you're just married. It is still you're dating. I think there for a while it was just, hey, we're married. This is great. Of course, we were broke, but there was still stuff that you could do. And today we try to be intentional with date night every week. Still going out, still going to Fazoli's, unlimited breadsticks, if that's what it takes. Maybe a little bit better restaurants now, but it is still it's an every week process, an everyday battle. So, yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
So you said you were broke
yeah,
when you got together,
yeah,
and you were broke when you got married.
yep.
And so that kind of squashes a lot of theories about needing to have money before you do the thing, or some people.
I would argue that all day.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds nice, it sounds great, but when will enough be enough? I need more money. Yeah, we always need more money. But is it to get married? No, you don't need money to get married. You just go to the courthouse, really. We were both working retail when we got married. We weren't making $15 an hour together, and we were just barely getting by.
Wow.
But somehow we didn't know. Looking back, didn't matter. We had a photographer. That was her first ever wedding that she ever did. So we got a discount, of course, because she didn't know. The church, that was all we needed. The most expensive thing was the wedding dress, and I bet our wedding budget was under $3,000.
Wow.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Everything.
That's amazing.
I know, shocks you to think back now.
Yeah, I mean,
But people today, they just think they got to have a big elaborate wedding. No, it's just you two. It's not about impressing anybody.
did you customize your vows?
Yes,
All
we
right.
did.
Okay.
We had a book
Okay.
that kind of helped guidelines about it.
All
but
right.
yeah, we went through and edited it and made them our own.
I love it.
Yeah.
That I resonate with that.
Yeah.
At least if you're going to do a traditional thing like marriage, customize it. I think of marriage as a contract, which
It's a covenant.
and
Yeah.
I'm curious how you customize the contract. I don't want to get into too many details, but if there was any small detail that you prepared.
I still remember most people say for better or for worse. We didn't want to speak that in our lives. We didn't. It was just for better. Because everybody's got battles, but we knew it every day, having that positive attitude. You say it a lot, JP. It's like, I'm attracted to people that put off that positive energy. And that's what you either choose to have a positive attitude or you don't. That's one thing in life we get to control is our actions and our attitude.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think the other guests I've had have actually talked a lot more, which is great. I think the points that you've made have been pretty concise and to the point, which is also good. But is marriage a good deal?
Love it. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah.
Every morning, my wife is on the. I teased her this morning. She's been waking up early. I'm an early riser.
Yeah.
And she was getting out of the house, headed to the gym. I'm like, you ain't beating me out of the house. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I got to go hustle. And we're just joking back and forth. But as I'm pulling out, she's walking to her car. She goes, almost got you. Wait till tomorrow. And it's a fun game. I text her every morning, good morning, beautiful. I just want her to know I think about her constantly. I send her letters. I try to send her a letter every week. I have for, probably 15 years. Maybe longer, maybe a little less, somewhere right around in there. But there's just so much in life. I want my wife to know I cherish her. And I still want to chase after her and be different.
That's a good lesson.
Yeah. So world tells us that you're married, you're together, you're bored. I don't want to be bored. I want to have fun. I want to travel. I want to go do stuff. I want to enjoy when I get home knowing that she's going to be there. Or when she's pulling up the driveway, I don't want to sit there on the couch and be like, oh, she's home. I want to get up and greet her, be excited to see her, and I am. Truly am. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So 22 years is just a start.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Can you think of a challenge that you all had?
Oh, which one?
Yeah, I was saying you pick one that you want to talk about, but something where you had a challenge and after that you grew. What lesson did you learn?
Well, financially, we can talk about financial struggles all the time. It was we made a decision to out-earn the problem.
Out-earn the problem.
Out-earn the problem. So it just means grinding, working hard, and wouldn't be afraid of working 60, 80, 100 hours a week sometime, knowing that we're on a mission together. We had the same goals, the same pursuit, so we knew what we were doing. I'd say the hardest thing for us, though, was when I got diagnosed with cancer back in 2015. And it was just it was a rock your world moment. It was like everything's going great at a high, and then the doctor tells you that, and it's like, hey, is this really built on the same values? And let's put us to the test. And she grew through it. I grew through it. Appreciation for life got greater. And I see my kids get stronger. So it was a blessing that came out of it. Something that was meant to be evil and bad turned out to be amazingly good.
Wow.
Now, it wasn't a party by any means.
Sure.
But I wouldn't want to go through it again. But to get the lessons I got out of it, I'd go through it again. If it meant that much growth coming out of something like that, it was well worth it.
Man, that had to have been tough.
It was.
Let's take a lighter one. So think of like an argument you got in about something that you thought you were right, and through the argument you realized maybe you weren't. And then what did you learn? Because I think that's something we can benefit from.
If my wife hears this, my wife loves to lecture.
Oh, okay.
She grew up at her stepdad can lay down a lecture like none other. And it sounds good at the end. Karen can too. And there's been times where we've gotten arguments and I'm like, all right, I'm in this. But I'm not there. I zoned out. I'm thinking of 30 other things and I've got them all programmed in my head. But to realize it, to come back, it's like she's got a point. She's got values. She's adding to it. The lesson for me was that I need to slow down and not worry. That's the way she processes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always the type, as most men are, is like, I got to answer this question. I got to fix this.
Mm-hmm.
But really, what I had to learn is I just need to listen.
Listen. I love it.
Doesn't need a solution, just answer. Just sit there and listen. Let her provide her own answer. That's hard. Still today.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah.
Well, the last question I'll have for you is, if someone is out there, some man out there that's thinking about popping the question.
Yeah.
If he says things like, well, it's just time, is that a good way to go?
It depends on what that means. Whether it's just time. Is it just time because I'm at an age? That ain't right. Is it just time because I've been pushing this off and she's ready and I'm ready, but I'm afraid? Then yes.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what it means behind it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys are scared. They don't want to take that next step.
Mm-hmm.
We have a society that tells you don't need to get married, but it's a bond, it's a commitment that strengthens you like none other.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great blessing, and I love it. And I would recommend it to anybody. It's not a quick decision. We knew within a matter of months, weeks. I wish I would have got married sooner. We were 21 and 23, just turned 23 when we got married. She was 21, I was 23.
Wow.
And I would have done it sooner. Put it this way, my son is 19 years old right now. He's been dating a girl for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
He feels like she's the one. I don't want him to wait.
Wow.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yep.